I'm Gord Vizzutti, and we are, as I mentioned, continuing our series this morning, speaking to all the candidates involved in the Kelowna West by-election, which is coming up on February 14th. And with us this morning is the Green Party candidate, Robert Stupka. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning.
Big forum, I guess the first real debate with all the candidates involved in a live setting last night. How do you feel it went?
Well, it was the second one, and as we see, it's building up. It's getting a lot more very spirited debate, and I think what's important is there's some really good discussions happening about issues that matter to this community.
And what issues are particularly close to home for you?
I think high on the list, the top two issues in the Okanagan that we've seen from citizen surveys really is transportation, social issues, and representation. Who's going to represent this region the best?
And for West Kelowna in particular, I know your leader, Andrew Weaver, has made a big deal about housing, the affordability of housing, and the foreign ownership of housing. Is that what you're hearing in West Kelowna?
We're certainly seeing, 17% increases in property values year over year. It shows that this region is becoming unaffordable. It used to be one of our advantages to attract young families in the valley and drive economic development here, and it's slowly eroding. So it's a very high issue here. Yeah.
A couple of years ago. Well, more than a couple of years ago, a few years ago, when the Green Party was just emergent, didn't have a sniff of a hope of getting a dozen votes in a place like West Kelowna. Do you feel that has changed?
Certainly has. Latest polling numbers show the Greens provincially being at 27% of the popular vote, and a lot of that vote actually increases happening in the BC interior. We're showing we have the balance of power now, so we're offering a very strong opportunity for Kelowna voters really to get true representation with government. They've always enjoyed having a seat at the table and being well represented in decision making. That's what the BC Greens now offer, and I think that is going to be having a real influence in terms of people's votes.
The NDP feels the same way, that voters in Kelowna West may be seduced by voting for someone who is either in power or holding the balance of power, or in power because of an agreement with those that hold the balance of power. Some others say you're just going to split the vote and allow, once again, the Liberals to run away with the vote. How do you react to that?
Well, there's no vote to split. If you look at the last election results, the NDP only had 25% of the popular vote. No question, this riding is dominated by BC Liberals. The BC Greens, we inspire voters from all sides of the political spectrum. It's because we lead based on evidence. We don't care if the idea is left or right, and we don't have the big party politics getting in the way. And I think we're already seeing with the direction that the BC NDP has gone and some of the decisions they've made that, even their supporters are seeing big party politics taking away, real representation on the ground. And so we just want to have good decisions. And as long as we do that, we know we're going to be moving in the right direction.
Listen, your campaign has had more support from the leader of your party than any of the other candidates. You must feel pretty good about that. Is it helping you?
Oh, it certainly is. The level of interest we've seen in the community has been tremendous. Andrew Weaver was here for the first week of January.
I think he's coming again. Some illness may preclude that.
That's right. And so, it wasn't even an election called. We had 160 people show up in West Kelowna last time. This time we have a full week planned. We call it Super Green Week. And we're leading important conversations in this community where, the other parties have kind of neglected. Yeah.
Just one final question. Among all of the campaign workers that you speak with on a regular basis, what are they telling you at the grassroots level that they face when they knock on a door? Has it changed from years gone by? Are they welcomed enthusiastically, or is it still kind of a learning curve?
I think we're seeing that people are ready for change. Certainly it's a by-election, so a lot of people are not aware of what's going on. But for those who are engaged, they see the need for change and they want to be well represented. That's what the BC Greens offer. We offer a representation they can trust, one that's fiscally responsible, evidence-based, and yeah, I think we walk the walk and provide influence this riding deserves.
Well, I enjoyed this, Robert. Thank you very much for coming by, and best of luck to you February 14th, and best of luck tomorrow at your third public forum downtown at the Innovation Center.
Yes, and we have a town hall at the Capri Center tonight at 7 p.m. We're going to be talking about the future of the region. Andrew and Adam Olson will be there, including myself.
Robert Stupka is the Green Party candidate for the Kelowna West by-election.